Welcome to the University of Kentucky Doctor of Physical Therapy virtual tour of our Lexington campus. I'm Casey Shaddix from our College of Health Sciences Office of Student Affairs. I'm standing inside our Charles T. Wethington building at the corners of Rose and Limestone Streets. I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Johnson from our physical therapy faculty to take you through our Wethington building, starting in our lobby.
Thanks, Casey. Here we are in the lobby of the College of Health Sciences, and to the left here you're first going to find the Office of Student Affairs. So if you're a student that's applying to the program, the Office of Student Affairs can help with the application process. They can help with determining prerequisites, whether or not they're appropriate for our program, and they can also offer information about scholarship opportunities. Once you're in the program, they're going to help you with orienting to the college, as well as making sure all of your medical records are up to date for travel opportunities within our program. So that includes clinical rotations, as well as outreach opportunities. So from the Office of Student Affairs, we're going to move down the hall toward the Kentucky Clinic. We're going to pass IT services here on the left. Continuing down from IT services, we find the student lounge here on the left, which is really designed to maximize downtime between classes. So it has all the essentials. We have a microwave, refrigerator, vending machines, and it also has 2 private study rooms. I will say that the student lounge has been quite the topic of conversation of late. We had some students that thought it would be a good idea to prank the UK mascot, the Wildcat.
Yeah, so I've been studying a lot of nutrition lately. You got pretty good stuff. Yeah.
Do you have some quizzes tomorrow?
Yeah, I got a couple quizzes.
Needless to say, it didn't go over too well.
So the prank didn't really work. We may have injured our beloved mascot. Wildcat!
So those students have now been charged with rehabbing the Wildcat before football season starts. So it'll be interesting to see how well that goes. We're next going to move up to the second floor, which is really the heart of the PT program. Okay, so here we are on the second floor, and to the left here we have the PT faculty and staff office suites. And I feel like I speak for all of the faculty here within the PT department when I say that we have a very strong open door policy when it comes to office hours. If you're a student that's struggling with lab or lecture content, this is the place for you. Come talk to us. Not only do we have to develop future clinicians, we're also here to work on the holistic development of our students. I will admit that I've had some emotional conversations in my office.
Hey, goodbyes.
And to be completely candid, several students have helped me through some pretty challenging times in my own life.
Yeah, he just started crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Now, as we continue past the PT office suites, we have the athletic training office suites here on the left as well too. I collaborate with several of the athletic trainers here, just to give you an idea of the interdisciplinary nature of the college as a whole. At the end of the hall, we have the student locker room. And the locker room's here to provide the students with a space to change in and out of scrubs before and after gross anatomy lab. As we pass the locker room, we come to our first lecture classroom. It's equipped with the interactive television systems, which really allow us to connect our Lexington and Hazard students. So if I'm lecturing from Lexington, there's a live video and audio feed that's sent down to the Hazard students. If you're a Hazard or Lexington student and you have a question during my lecture, all you have to do is turn on the mic and ask me to clarify. So this really is a seamless system that allows us to unify the Hazard students and the Lexington students within our program. So this is primarily where you're going to get a lot of your lecture content. So as we move down the hall here, at the end of the hall, this is where we have our lab classroom, where we translate that information from your head to your hands. So this is a 2,200 square foot space that's oriented in a semicircular fashion. So that orientation gives all of the students an opportunity to visualize anything that we demonstrate in front of the classroom. So that could be a transfer or a manual technique. After that demonstration, we like to circulate throughout the lab to make sure that all the students are performing the technique appropriately. We usually like to have 2 faculty members per lab at the minimum, and we have a lot of community clinicians that come in to help with those labs as well. You also find 27 high-low mat tables in this space and a variety of PT-related equipment that you'll find in any environment. The perimeter of the space has several windows, and these windows overlook the medical complex. So if you're a PT student here at UK, you're part of one of the largest medical communities here in the Commonwealth. Now, the medical complex itself is where the students will take gross anatomy, and our first year students really start the interdisciplinary interaction process during their first year when they take gross anatomy with the first year PA students. Also in the medical complex is the UK Healthcare Simulation Center. The center is a multidisciplinary training and research facility, and it really gives our students an opportunity for that experiential learning outside of the more traditional lecture learning. And so this is really where they get an opportunity to learn how to work with individuals whose mobility is severely limited by their critical illness. They also learn how to navigate some of the equipment that is likely keeping these patients alive. That concludes our tour of the physical therapy program here at the University of Kentucky. There's the Wildcat. How's the shoulder doing?